Do 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 do. Yeah, buddy. Wait to see if we get anybody in here. Hoorah! Everybody's having a fun night, fun day. Know it's late. See if we'll get some people in here. Maybe not. Might not get anybody in here. Anyways, if you come in, just leave a comment and let me know you're in here. That will work. If I can see the comments. There we go. Hey, Elric Kuga, what's going on? Just waiting to see who all has time to come in here. I did a video on this earlier today when I was at work. As soon as I saw the article on it, the possible leak, what the title could be, nothing's confirmed. And that was The Balance of the Force. And I know other people are doing it. And you can go check them out and get their response to that too. I know John Matrix was talking about it, and also Rodrantz. He just got done talking about it. And I just want to expand a little because I watched theirs too, and I want to expand a little bit on what I think as far as the title itself goes and why I think that it might make some sense. Well, the so-called leak possible is called Balance of the Force. And if Disney is gonna go and the direction that I think they're gonna try to go, and it was hinting all the way through, even though Rian Johnson screwed everything up with 8, and 8 made no sense. But if you look at, it's been hinted, the Mortis storyline has been hinted all the way through. All right, the Mortis storyline is Mortis was the father, the daughter, and the son. Okay, and the daughter took up the light side of the Force, the son took up the dark side of the Force, and the father was the channel which brought them together, which caused a balance in the Force. That's the Mortis, and you can read more about it. Basically, the daughter of Mortis, and I'm reading this off of a Star Wars thing, data bank and Wikipedia. The daughter of Mortis is the Force wielder who aligns herself with the light side of the Force, an anemic being of tall stature who can transform into a griffin. She is the selfless counterpoint to her brother, the son who has aligned himself with the dark side. Together they provide balance of the Force, a balance maintained and channeled through their father. Okay, so the title's right there in this description, Balance of the Force. So if they're using the Mortis storyline, which I kind of think they might be, Rian Johnson threw it all off, but I think that's what JJ was originally probably going for here. It was hinted in Rebels. If any of you watched Rebels, it was hinted in Rebels. The daughter, the son, the father, daughter, and son was hinted there. He had the symbols in Rebels. That's when he went into that alternate world where he actually saved Ahsoka and all that. That was all part of that storyline. and it all goes back. You can view more of it. Filoni did it in the Clone Wars, brought that storyline, and basically the son tried to kill the father. The daughter stepped in front of, and actually, the brother stabbed her instead of the father. She died, but she was reincarnated, and she would be reincarnated. This would go on over hundreds and thousands of years, where the daughter would be reincarnated in the balance of the Force and all that. That's where the whole Anakin being the chosen one, the whole reincarnation thing came into play, and I believe they're using the Mortis one. The way they're going to explain Rey is she's a reincarnation of the daughter. Okay. Kylo's the son. And that's the direction I think it's going. Possibly. If they're using that title, if that is going to be the title, it makes sense. Balance of the Force, because the daughter, the father, the daughter, and the son. The Mortis storyline. What do y'all think? I remember watching the story in the Clone Wars, says Hound. I believe they tried to make their version of Legacy of the Force and failed because of Rian Johnson. It was a big failure. Yeah. It doesn't matter if we think it's going to be crappy or whatever. I think that's a storyline that they're going after. The Mortis storyline. It would be a way to explain Rey's Force abilities just out of nowhere with no training. She's a reincarnation of the daughter. That would explain all that. I think that's what they're trying to do. Even though we hate it, a lot of us hate it. We don't agree with it. A lot of different things, but I think that's what they're trying to do. I think that's what JJ might try to revert back and then to bring everything all together, using everything from the prequels all the way up, and use that storyline to bring everything together. So in the end, there's balance in the Force. Any thoughts? Any other thoughts? I know it's late. Only got a couple in here. It's possible, but Kathleen Kennedy didn't care for anything Star Wars, and only thing she cared about was Lee being female. She said it herself. There was no plan. Yeah, well, she might not have had a plan, but JJ might have had a plan, and then probably had a plan because it's all hinted throughout Rebels. It was hinted in the Clone Wars. But the Clone Wars, he did the Clone Wars prior Disney. So he did Rebels, and he hinted her all the way through Rebels, this whole Mortis storyline. So it was hinted all the way through there. And it wasn't just when he went into the alternate world or whatever I forget what they called that. The Bendu, basically the Gray Jedi. That was all part of that too. See, Hound said, even if Episode 9 is the best Star Wars film of the century, we all have to get through 7 and 8. We don't have to get through anything. I mean, personally, and I've said this before, personally, I'm not watching it. What's up, DJ? Great show today, DJ. I got you, though. That was funny. I didn't I didn't start this in Hangouts. Did you have time to come on, DJ? Or are you just stopping by? Because I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, DJ. Internet went down after I posted Carrie Hart's story. So your internet up? All right. All right, everybody. I'm gonna jump out of here and I'm gonna restart this, but I'm gonna restart it in Hangouts. So I'll be right back. Please come back and we'll get DJ on so we can get some feedback from him. All right, hold on. We'll be back in a few.